Hello everyone, this is Yamin and welcome to Laravel Ecommerce project tutorial. In this tutorial, we are going to add login and registration system for both user and admin. So first of all, let's go to our project directory, and over here you can see that YouTube e-commerce. This is our project directory. So first of all, we are going to open the CMD over here. So for it, we are just going to say over here CMD, and it will open a command prompt over here. And in order to create login and registration, we are going to use Laravel Jetstream to create login and registration, and for it we need to write those commands. Here you can see. So the first one will be composer require Laravel then slash Jetstream, and if you press enter, it will start installing this Jetstream package. It will take some time. You can see over here that Jetstream is installed now. We need to write the second command, which is php artisan Jetstream clone install library. So we are going to write this. We'll say over here php artisan Jetstream. Then this clone sign, we'll say over here install library and press enter. So library is installed as well. So now we need to write this command npm install and press enter again. It will again take some time. After npm install, we need to run npm run dev, which you can. So here we will now say npm run dev and press enter. npm run dev is also done. Now before we migrate the table in the database, we need to make some changes in the database. So for this, let's go to our code. We'll directly go to over here. You can see database. We'll click database, then we click migrations. Then over here you can see that a lot of table over here. We'll directly go to create users table.php. So over here you can see a lot of column name and email. So we are going to add a few more column over here, like user role type. Then we'll add phone number and address. Okay, so let me just copy one of them. Let me just copy this one, Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Over here this one will be let's say it will be user type and by default it will have a value. Let's say by default its value will be 0, and I mean 0 means it will be user, and if the value is on, then it is admin. Okay, so after this user type, we will have phone number field and address field. So let's here phone and then address, and let's say these two will be nullable. So let's say nullable, and let me just copy this nullable and paste it over here as well. So phone number and address will be nullable. Okay, so let's save it, Ctrl S. Now let's go to our command prompt and we'll say over here php artisan migrate and press enter. So if the table is migrated, it means our last step is also done. Okay, so now let's go back to our browser. Then we'll go to phpMyAdmin, and if we refresh over here, you can see that in the e-commerce database we have some table over here. If we click users, you can see over here name, email, user time, phone, address and other column. Okay, so first of all let's click over here, and if we refresh, you can see we have a login and registration option over here. If you click register, you can see over here name, email, phone, password, confirm password. We do not have phone number and address field over here, so we need to add those. So for it we'll go to our code. We'll just directly go to resource, then views, and over here you can see auth. Inside auth you can see login.blade.php and you can see register.blade.php. So we'll click register.blade.php, and over here you can see all the input field, name, email, password. So we are just going to copy this one, let's say Ctrl C, and we'll paste it 2 times. One will be for address and another one will be for phone numbers. So let's say over here phone, for equal to, it will be phone, and this value will be phone as well. Phone ID equal to phone. Over here the type, it will be number actually. Okay, so let's over here number, and name equal to phone, and value old, it will be phone as well. So after phone, now this one will be for address. So let me just do this, select everywhere, and I will just change everything at once. You just need to click Ctrl and right click everywhere, then you will be able to do the same. So let's say over here ADDRESS address, and over here the type will be text. So let's save it, Ctrl S. Now if we refresh over here, you will see 2 more input field. Here we have phone input field and address input field over here. So now we need to make some changes in the controller as well. So we need to go to app, then you can see over here models. First of all, we'll go to users.php, and over here we'll add 2 more field over here. So we'll add phone and address. So let me just phone and address. So let me save it, then we'll go to actions, then over here 45, and over here inside this 45 folder you will see create new user.php. so let me click it, and over here you can see validation. We don't require validation for name and address, so we'll just add over here the phone and address field over here. So we'll say phone equal to phone, and our head will say address equal to address. Now let me just explain a little bit. This phone, the thing you are seeing, it's actually will be just like we write over here. Okay, and over here you can see input phone. Right now this phone will come from this register blade from here you can see name. Okay, same goes for the address. So let's save it, Ctrl S. Now let's refresh. Now let's say we'll say our here name is equal to user. Let's say email user@gmail.com. let's add a phone number, just random phone number. Let's add a random address. Okay, so let's give the password 345678. Now click register. You can see that we are able to successfully register over here. Now if we refresh over here, you can see we have the name is equal to user, email is equal to this one, and by default the user type value is 0, which we added over here. You can see by default the value will be 0, and then you can see the phone number and address field over here as well. So now let me just log out from here, and we'll create another account from here. So let's click register, and this account will be for admin. So admin, let's say over here admin@gmail.com. let's also add a random phone number. Let's give a random address. Let's give the password. Let's click register. You can see that we created another account. So let's go to our browser. Let's refresh. Now we are going to make a change over here. You can see admin, we are going to change the user type over here. So let me just click over here, edit, then it will take you to this page, and over here you can see user type. We are going to change it from 0 to 1, and we'll go down and we'll click go. You can see that the user type is changed over here. Now we need to write some condition over here, so that for specific user it takes us to specific dashboard. So let's go to our code. Now we will not require those things anymore. So first of all, we'll go to providers. Then you can see over here route service providers, and you can see over here public const home is equal to this one slash dashboard. So we are just going to say over here, let's say redirect. Let's say you can give any name you want, you can say home, user, anything. So we will say use redirect for now. So let's save it for now. Control S. Now we will go to route and web.php. Over here we are going to create a route. So we'll say route, we'll say get, then we'll say slash redirect, then give comma, then we need to give a controller name. Let's say we'll have a let's say home controller. Now give two double clone over here, then we'll say over here class, then comma, then two single quotation, and inside it we need to give a name, function name. So let's say it will be let's say redirect. Okay, so let's save it. Control S. Now we don't have this home controller, so we need to create this home controller, but before that we also need to add the controller name. So we need to use then app backslash it will be http backslash controllers backslash home controller, and give semicolon over here. So let's save it. Now we'll go to our CM and create this home controller. Here we'll say php artisan make controller, then let's home controller and press enter. So you can see our controller created successfully. If we go to our app, if you go to app, then http, then controllers, here you can see home controller.php. So over here we are going to create this redirect function. So let's write over here public function redirect, then we are going to first say declare a variable $user type is equal to auth, then double clone user, then this arrow sign user type. Okay, so what we are doing is that if someone tries to register like login, then it will try to get the user type value. Okay, so for this we also need to add the user model over here. So we need to use app backslash models backslash user. Okay, user was our model name. And one more thing, since we are using auth, so we need to add a auth function at the top as well. So let me just copy this one and I'll paste it over here. So for this auth we need to say over here illuminate, then backslash support backslash, then it will be packets backslash auth. So we'll be able to get the user type data, user type value very easily. So now we just need to say a condition if user type $user type double equal to let's say on, then on means admin. We mentioned earlier, I said earlier actually, if the user type value is on, then it will return us a view, return view. It will let's say it will take us to admin.home, admin page, and we need to give a semicolon. If the user type value is not on, it means if the value is 0, so we'll just directly give a else condition over, and inside this else condition let's say Control C Control V. Inside this else condition we'll say return view, it will be dashboard, which we just normally get when we logged in. Okay, so let's save it. Control S. I hope everything is fine over here as well. So let me just refresh. So let's try to log in for user first. So let's give over here user, let's give the password, click login. Okay, over here in the URL you can see the redirects option over here. So we are able to successfully redirect to our user dashboard. Now we will try to log in to our admin dashboard, but first of all we did not create the dashboard for admin. So first of all we need to create a admin dashboard. So in the controller we mentioned that if the user type is on, it means admin, it will create return a view admin dot home. So we'll first of all we'll create a admin folder in the resource in the view over here in the view folder. So just right click on the view, then over here you can see new folder, click new folder, then we'll see over here admin, press enter. So it created a admin folder. So inside it we are going to right click, then new file. So we'll say home.blade.php. so let's save it, Ctrl S. Now save. So let's just say a simple thing over here, HTML, then inside this body we'll say h on. So let's say admin dashboard. So let's save it, Ctrl S, and let's just refresh now. Let's say over here admin, then let's keep the password and let's click login. So here you can see that it took us to this page, admin dashboard. Okay, so we don't have this we don't have any logout option over here, so we need to add a logout option so that we can log out. So for it again let's go back to our code, and if we go to over here you can see dashboard.blade.php. this is the user dashboard. So what we are going to do is that we'll just copy this entire thing. So Ctrl C, and let me just paste it inside this home.admin home.blade.php, Ctrl V. So over here let me just remove everything from here. So you can see that only X app layout and the closing X app layout. Actually this two single line is actually responsible for adding the logout option. So if we refresh right now, you can see that we have a admin profile and logout option, and you can see a different color over here which is not white. Now if you want to change the background, all you have to do is that let's go back to our code, and over here you can see layouts, and inside layouts you can see app.blade.php. So if you go down you can see mean age skin breezy 100. If you just remove this line and save it, and if you just refresh now, you can see that the previous color is gone. Now everything is white. Now if you want to change the or remove this logo or dashboard sign, all you have to do is that you have to go to navigation menu.blade.php, then over here you can see dashboard, and you can see something called logo written over here. You can see navigation link over here as well. If you just remove this and save it and refresh now, you can see that the logo is also gone right now. Okay, so we are able to successfully make a login for user and admin. Okay, this is it for this tutorial. I hope you like this tutorial, and if you have faced any problem or any confusion, then let me know in the comment section. We'll do the template integration part for both user and admin in the next tutorial. So if you want to get notification or for the next tutorial, then please subscribe my channel. I really appreciate if you subscribe. So thanks again for watching.